Oh. Whoops, forgot to turn my mixer up. Hi. Hi. What up? Whoopsie. Hello. Monday, Soth, Fabricio, Cabrilla, No Artifacts, Q. Hello, Samu. Thanks for stopping by for a sec, even if you have to dip out immediately. Rainbows. Hi, everyone. Thanks for the first time chat. Pive Mog, and thanks for the tier 1, Fabricio. Appreciate you. Keegan, hello. Hi, everyone. How you guys doing today? This fine Monday afternoon. A little bit later than normal, but I made it. What is my... Oh no, it's at 12. Okay, never mind. Alright. Whoops. What the? Wrong window. Not that. That. There we go. Okay. Boop. Stop that music. Tab over into here. Boop. Put that there. Alright. Ito's story quest is on the table. How are my commissions already done?
Add Astro. Thank you for complete. Add Astro.
Ito's story quest is on the table for today. And I don't know what else. Chest and quest probably. Yeah, I did log in and do a couple things. If only just getting some materials for what did I do? Who did I get materials for? A received her own blessing and was healed. Widsith is at 80 now. Mapamare is ready to go to 60. Oh, I thought I ascended Mona as well. Spending resin. Oh yeah. Who else did I? Oh, Beto's sword as well. Took up to 84. And Yenfei's catalyst took up to 80. Mona's catalyst is ready to go to 60. Did I do anything with her artifacts? Nope. I did just some slight balancing out and giving some stuff to some of our characters. Okay, let me go to the teapot real quick. The pre-download.
Would you care to sit down?
What was the... Oh, Mona and Toma. Mona and Toma are at Friendship 4 now. The pre-install, what was that for? Was that 5.2? What? Right, it was. Yeah, 5.2 tomorrow, yeah. Yeah. Yes. 5.2. 5.poo. I turned the music back on, right? I turned the music back on, right? Yes, I did. All right. Let's just hop and skip and a jump. Okay, I can claim another one. Let's just hop directly in, wasting no time. Also, I said it before in a previous stream. These supports are so good. You can kind of swap out anyone in your number 1 slot and still be pretty okay. I'm gonna throw Beto in.
I trust you.
Oh, look at the Beatles.
Hi, Catherine. It's us. Was there something we could help with?
That was some different and very nice cinematography to start with an establishing shot of 2 fighting beetles.
Yes. I'm afraid that I have another task that requires your assistance. The Adventurers Guild has recently received a commission directly from the Tenryou Commission. The assignment is both urgent and dangerous. After assessing the assignment, the Guild has concluded that seasoned adventurers are required. Naturally, you came to mind.
Naturally.
Just another day on the job for us.
Why can't the Tenryou Commission do anything for themselves?
Allow me to explain. The Tenryou Commission recently issued an arrest warrant for a young Oni by the name of Arataki Ito.
An arrest warrant?
An Oni? You mean those big, tough-looking guys with horns on their heads?
That's correct. This particular Oni is quite vocal and audacious, so he already has quite the reputation on the streets. That said, he has never been caught up in major trouble of any kind. So it came as a surprise to learn that he has recently been accused of stealing things, and sometimes even whisking away the people themselves.
Well, that's major.
But it doesn't end there. When the Tenryou Commission dispatched a Doshin to apprehend him, he assaulted the Doshin before making a getaway with his accomplices.
Sounds like a real ruffian. Sounds like a real ruffian.
So let Paimon guess. It's up to us to bring this Oni in. No problemo. This does sound like a job for the Traveler. He'll be back with that Oni in no time.
I have complete confidence you will succeed. However, please exercise caution. This Oni also happens to hold a vision, and is the leader of an organization known as the Arataki Gang.
It's cool. I've been hanging out with her. I've been hanging out with their deputy for a long time. He has a gang, but I have a Paimon.
On second thought, Paimon will leave the fighting to you. The last place Paimon wants to be is in a gang fight.
We are still investigating Arataki Ito's potential motives behind these incidents, as well as his current whereabouts. But please ask around in the streets as well. There will likely be others more familiar with Ito's circumstances than I am, who can provide you with useful information.
Okay.
Thank you. I will await your return. Add extra
episode. Why does it feel like that line was just reused from her normal Ad Astra Abyssosque line? Didn't even sound like it was part of the same, like, the voice actor read it in the sentence, like they just supplanted that in there. That would make sense if she's a robo. Just run a line of code. Run a line of coke.
Asking around on the streets. Hopefully we'll learn a little more about this Arataki Ito guy and figure out where he might have run off to.
The border.
Arataki Ito? Yeah, I've heard of the guy. Word is he did something monumentally stupid, then ran off before they could catch him.
Roasted.
And to be completely honest, I was a little surprised when I first heard it. Okay, well, I mean, not that surprised.
Wait, you mean he already had a bad reputation?
No, not exactly.
Don't be coughing on
He's
me.
just very overbearing in everything he does. Big and brash and always making a ruckus.
More like bold and brash.
So, on the one hand, he's a larger-than-life kind of guy. But on the other hand, he's emotionally volatile. When he's in a good mood, he's as high as a kite. But when he gets upset, he gets completely enraged.
Weird.
I don't personally see him as a bad guy, but I guess I wouldn't put it past him to get all riled up and lose control.
Does he have a stable job of any kind?
You know, I'm afraid that I'm not too sure myself.
Will you stop Arthurine all over
I
me?
keep a pretty good eye on what's happening in the city, and as far as I can tell, he just idles the days away.
Idles the days.
When someone asks for it, he's willing to lend a helping hand, but other than that, He's just out making a scene with the kids on the street or his gang. If I had to guess, his lack of income finally drove him to do something more drastic to make ends meet.
Monocore.
Is it just Paimon, or is this Ito fellow starting to sound pretty weird?
I'm afraid that I don't have much else to tell you. He tends to spend his time with people a little more lively than myself. Perhaps you could try asking around some more.
Okay.
Okay, thanks.
Okay. Hey, that's what I said. And how I said it, too. Be completely honest, the only thing I know about this dude, literally the only thing I know about him, is his abs. Oh, the kimono lady.
Arataki Ito? Oh yeah. I heard about that whole thing. I'm sure it must have been a mix-up on the Tenryou Commission's end. He could never do anything so dastardly.
Dastardly muscles and noodle arms.
Huh? How can you be so sure? Is he really as trustworthy as all that?
Sounds like he's just a lovable idiot who just has a temper. And because he's... Isn't an Oni a Japanese demon? I mean, Paimon's a demon name. Ether, Lumen, Lumen. I keep saying Lumen for some reason. Ball. All of these demon names.
No, perhaps you misunderstand me. When I said he could never do anything dastardly, I meant he literally doesn't have what it takes.
A type of yokai, yeah, a type of spirit. Kind of the same thing, right? I mean, he's not strong enough or he's not smart enough. Why is everyone just roasting this dude behind his back?
Maybe a story will explain it better. So, he used to spend a lot of time playing rock, paper, scissors and hide and seek with the kids on the streets. Kids, being kids, aren't exactly the most difficult to outsmart. I'm sure you can see what I'm getting at here. He used to lose all the time, sometimes catastrophically.
Bruh.
On purpose, though, right?
No, Paimon.
No, not at all. The one time I saw him win, he started jumping around and yelling, "I won! I finally won! I'm unbeatable!" And so on.
She broke character. She broke character for a second. Look at their faces.
Then he took the kid's candy as his prize and ate it right there in front of him.
What's that? That voice line? Sorry. Oh, that tickled me.
Ugh, that's just plain wrong.
He did take it way too far that time. The poor kid started crying, so I stepped in and gave Ito a scolding. He was pretty quick to admit that he was fully in the wrong, and it wasn't long before the kid had stopped crying and was laughing and playing again as if nothing had ever happened. In fact, the children quite like playing with him because he's always serious about the stakes and never throws a game on purpose.
Is he just like a... Is this dude just like a spirit who's like the mind of a child trapped in like an all-powerful body?
So, I suppose what I'm trying to say is a guy who can't even beat kids at a children's game really gonna be capable of these kinds of diabolical deeds?
Not what I expected to hear at all.
Huh. He doesn't sound like a bad guy at all. In fact, he kind of sounds like a man of integrity.
Yes, my thoughts exactly. Still, the Tenryou Commission's evidence against him is supposed to be irrefutable.
It probably is. It's just the motive behind it.
So, I'm not trying to condone his actions or anything. If he really has messed up big time, then he should face the consequences just like anyone else.
Thanks for the info. We'll keep asking around.
Weird. her voice, she's suddenly screaming and then going immediately back into the, oh yes, that's the nice quiet gentle voice, and her just screaming and then falling right back into the nice quiet voice was so fucking funny. Hi, I'm here to talk to him.
Arataki Ito. Of course I know him. We've been trying to apprehend him recently. We know he's already left Inazuma City, but with no clues to follow, we have no choice but to commission others for help, including the Adventurers Guild.
He fled the country!
Catherine says that Arataki Ito hasn't done anything seriously bad before, so it seems pretty strange. Paimon's curious. Is there any evidence of all this stuff he's accused of?
Yes, of course. Otherwise, we'd never have put so many people on the case.
Get off my case. Haha, get it?
For starters, most thieves will try to devise a way to conceal their identity, but for an Oni, the horns are a dead giveaway. I mean, the whole city could have recognized it was him.
How do you know it wasn't a different? How do you know if it wasn't a different Oni?
At first, he was just one of our suspects, but when we went to investigate, he personally confessed to everything and started trying to provoke the officers.
What?
What's most frustrating is that he then managed to escape along with his entire gang. He must have been planning the whole thing right from the start.
Okay, I'm kind of seeing what, because the first thought in my brain was my sarcastic. Is he stupid? Does he have a motive?
Of course he did. Whether material or psychological, there is plenty of evidence either way.
Plenty of evidence.
He's never had a Mora to his name his entire life, and he's never kept down a real job. Word is that he also takes care of someone in his gang, and that the burden of it takes quite the toll on him.
The only other Arataki gang member we know of is Cookie.
After scrounging for a living all these years, maybe he thought that being the bad guy would be an easier ride. As for his psychological motives, it's a bit embarrassing to talk about, but we confiscated his vision during the Vision Hunt Decree.
Okay, that's a major piece of information in the puzzle there, dude. So maybe he was exacting revenge on the Tenryou Commission. That is a huge part of the puzzle you just left out conveniently.
At the time, Arataki Ito put up quite a fight. It took a huge amount of manpower and resources, and in the end, we had to enlist the help of Kujo Sara to finally secure his vision.
Oh, damn. Interesting. Sarah was part of that. Opanaja, thanks for the first time chat. Hello. Welcome.
The Vision Hunt was a mistake, but we never expected that he would go to such extreme lengths to take revenge on us.
He does sound a little unstable.
Like me.
Just like people have been saying.
The motives seem the motives and the valid is evidence enough. Wow. The motives seem valid and the evidence is solid.
If the two of you are able to capture Arataki Ito, please bring him straight here. We'll handle him from there.
Yeah, dude, I'll just lasso him and just...
Thanks for all the info.
Yeah, dude, I'll just lasso him and just drop him right at your feet.
Too bad we still don't know where he could have run off to. We already got word on the street, so maybe it's time to talk to a real specialist. Paimon remembers that there's a detective agency here in Inazuma.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe we can try asking there.
Also, while I'm here, I want to make, okay, I can only make one right now. Oh, because I need Cecilia's. But I think I'm only missing 2 Animoculuses. And then the 1 Geoculus. Although I thought I had yeah, okay, never mind. I already do have one of those, and then I have the one of those. So, try to remind myself not to make another one of those, because I'm topped off. All of the Geo statues are complete. There's just one. There's one they fear. And then I think I'm 2 away from complete. 2 away from complete statues in Animo, and then there'll be 1 additional one as Whale. And before I forget, as Whale... Okay, I only have 21. Oh, I got 192. Damn. Excuse me. Wait, was that a recipe I hadn't used? That's a recipe. Kuha fish and lamb soup. How did I not use that? Oh, also forgot to use these. There's intoxication, what? In their tongue he is Dovahkiin, Dragonborn. Whoa, what are you doing here?
Let the wind lead.
Fusro die! I had to pull that team out just so that Jean could Fusro die. Jean's is the only Fusro Da that I've come across in this game. She is the closest thing to an unrelenting force. Force? Hi.
Hello, we'd like to ask some questions about Arataki Ito.
Oh, him again.
Oh, him
Sure.
again.
I have answers. We've already done some investigating for the Tenryo Commission. But first, do you have enough Moro to cover the fee?
Not at all. Open Eyes, thanks for the tier 1. Thank you, appreciate you. Do I have enough more? No, not at all.
I've heard all about your travels. After everything you've been through, I'm sure you understand the way these sorts of things work.
How much more are we talking about here?
A one-off payment of 397,000 Mora, up front. Plus a further 5% for your Adventures Guild remuneration as my commission, if Arataki Ito is successfully caught and brought to justice.
5% is not bad for the detective fee, honestly. 5% of the remuneration. That's a pretty good. That's a pretty reasonable cut. But what the balls, dude?
Whoa, that's crazy expensive! How did you even come up with the price that high?
Hold on, I wasn't finished. It just so happens the initial fee has already been paid in full by the Tenryo Commission. All you'll need to pay is the small commission fee. And, as for that amount, I'll settle things with the Adventures Guild once we have Ito. So, from the way I see it, you guys are getting a pretty nice deal.
So why even hit us with the sticker shock in the first place for the 400 grand? Although we talked about this before, 400,000 Mora is really not that much when you convert it to like USD or pounds or something like.
Now then, to give you the full picture in this case, we must first recount a well-known Inazuman fairy tale.
Ooh, story time? Story time?
A long, long time ago, in a village lost to time, there lived a Crimson Oni and a Blue Oni. They were the best of friends.
Wow, does this not seem like better?
The Crimson
even
Oni looked fierce, but was gentle like the humans. The Blue Oni looked human, but was reclusive, like an Oni.
cute.
The Crimson Oni wished to befriend the humans, but they were scared and threw beans at him whenever he came near.
Beans?
So the Blue Oni said to the Crimson Oni,
Akka, I'll cause trouble in the village. You'll come and stop me. Then the humans will accept you.
as planned, the Crimson Oni chased the Blue Oni away. The Crimson Oni's deeds spread throughout the land, and people finally accepted him.
Cute.
But when the Crimson Oni went to tell the Blue Oni the good news, he was gone and left only a letter behind.
I went traveling. Don't come find me or they'll treat you as a naughty little Oni.
Sound like
Don't worry about me. No matter where I go, we'll always be friends.
sounds like Bennett's VA. That was adorable. Did that not seem extremely?
What about the little blue Oni? Whatever happened to him?
Did the quality of that story time scene not didn't that seem like a lot better than even normal? Because they're always really pretty, but that seemed like even more like animated with even more life in it.
I suppose the Blue Oni simply disappeared, never to be seen again. Only the Crimson Oni remain now.
But the blue Oni was just an innocent little kid.
Oh my gosh, Paimon. Everyone head pat the Paimon real quick. Does this story have anything to do with the situation at hand?
Of course it does. Otherwise, I wouldn't go through all the trouble of telling it.
One interpretation is that the story is actually broadly based on historical events and that Arataki Ito is, in fact, a descendant of the Crimson Oni. What I'm trying to tell you is that the Oni have sacrificed a lot in the past in order to finally integrate themselves into human society. But there are still some volatile personality traits in the Oni bloodline. Every generation of Oni inherits these traits. So while Arataki Ito has never been known to commit a wrongful act in the past, can we ever completely rule out the possibility of him one day allowing this side of him to take over?
So it's kind of not even his fault either. It's just kind of in his nature. Whoa, the lighting.
But how could he do that? After the Blue Oni's sacrifice? That would be such a betrayal.
That's a very old story. Nobody knows how long it's been since the Blue Oni disappeared. We can only assume that they have long since died out, in which case, it would be quite a stretch to say it still counts as a betrayal at this point. Besides, the suspect has already confessed. What is there left to discuss?
True.
According to my investigation, he was headed southwest. I would bet he's already made it to Yashiori Island by now. The Tenryo Commission is unable to enter territory controlled by Sangonomiya troops. No doubt that's the reason Arataki Ito chose to flee in that direction.
I understand. No worries. Kokomi wanted us to stay here just so we could keep her company.
Don't mention it. I'm just doing my duty.
She said duty.
Paimon still has a question. If Arataki Ito has given into his bad side, won't that mean he's extra mean and violent now?
I could only assume so. Judging from his previous bouts, he is a skilled fighter with a lot of brute strength. Whether or not you'll be able to handle him, that I do not know.
Okay, but what's up with people throwing beans at Oni? What use is that?
Ah, yes. Now that you mention it, I seem to recall that Arataki Ito is allergic to beans. In fact, all Oni will avoid beans, but especially Ito. I heard that just touching a bean is enough to incapacitate him.
What?
If you could weaken him a bit by triggering his allergies, perhaps you'd have better luck subduing him.
So we have two options. We can run in swords blazing, or we can just give him hay fever. seems like our only option.
Right! Knowing our target's weakness will make things a whole lot easier.
You know, bro, as someone who struggles with allergies constantly, I feel you.
It just so happens that I have a bag of beans right here. I was planning to use them to make some porridge, but I think you will find a better use for them. Of course, I will charge the Adventurers Guild a fair and reasonable rate for the beans.
Sneaky. But also, thanks.
I mean, yeah, but it also, like, she's giving up her food.
Let's head to Yashiori Island and start looking for Ito.
Also,
Welcome to Bonton Sanga Detective Agency.
oh my gosh, everyone's talking. Also something I noticed, the cat paws on this tapestry are really cute. Oh my gosh, you want to walk there? Here. Not the beans!
When stuck on a deserted island, rain is a precious source of drinking water. There's no need for it now, though.
So how do you think? Obviously, this would be answered because he's a playable character in the archive. Obviously, that would be answered in his like story thing about the vision. But wonder how an Oni gets a vision, or rather, I wonder how this Oni gets a vision. Does he just go to lens crafters? That was a stupid ass joke. Please don't laugh at that.
According to Detective Sango, Ito should be somewhere around here. Catherine mentioned that he has a vision. Why not see if you can track him down using elemental sight?
Lost text. My head hurts badly, especially at night. I feel like my head is going to explode. Some of our team members started to cough blood and have nightmares every night. I've developed a rash on my skin. My chest feels itchy and damp inside. Ew. Ugh. Damp inside. That sounds horrible. Like like you've got internal bleeding that you can feel. We must report to the clan head. And what the? Oh, just, oh jeez. Just an electro particle that swapped over, that dashed over to me. We must report to the clan head. This Tatarigami is no mere rumor. The skull of the great serpent god. Ow! I was reading. What the hell, eh? I must leave here as soon as possible. The consequences would be hard to imagine. We'll turn north and go to Higi Village. With the clear of Higi Village, we'll be able to observe the pirates' activities at sea to our northwest. I must remember the clan head spoken instructions. We've got no time to. Why did I get hit while I was reading? I didn't know that was possible. Oh wait, yeah, I did, because I got hit while I was doing the during the archery demonstration. We've got no time to lose. If we seek refugees and sick people, we must have no mercy. Lure them to the pier and sink their boat halfway. If anyone should ask, we must tell them that it was done by the rebels. We must not let the Tatarigami disrupt the Shogun's rule no matter what. Jeez Louise. What are these psychopaths doing? What the frick, eh, you barbarian? I thought we were cool. Yeah, I know, I'm looking, Paimon.
Catherine mentioned that he has a vision. Why not see if you can track him down using elemental... Look, there's a camp here, but nothing stands out as particularly noteworthy. Let's keep moving forward.
Hey, sweet flower.
There are more footprints here. He should be just up ahead.
Elephantal sight. Elephant sight. Ah!
Wait, could that be him? Is that Arataki Ito?
Seems like it.
He doesn't seem to be looking this way. Perfect. Let's try the beans Detective Sango gave us.
The beans! Opanaja, thanks for the gift for gifting that sub. Thank you.
It'll save a lot of hassle if we can avoid a fight.
The beans! Oh, stealth. Hold E to aim and throw beans. The beans! His shrug. What element vision does he have? Beans! Ah! He's trying to move to the rock. Beans! I can't throw very far. Beans! 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 Oh my gosh. Ah! Beans! Are you okay, sir? Oh my gosh, Opanaja. Opanja. Let me actually pronounce your name correctly. Dude! Everyone nut in chat please for Opanja. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Dude, thank you. Thank you so much. Just Anja? Alright. Sounds good, bro. Thanks, dude. Wow. Jeez. I've only been back for 40 minutes. Also, did he just did he just approach us and just cry into our face? Like, he just like the cutscene starts and he just leans forward and just but doesn't actually, like, no one does anything.
Are you okay? react this badly.
Well, he's apparently deathly allergic to beans, and we just threw beans at him.
Don't be alarmed. It's just my my allergies acting up. I've got it under control. It's all right. I got this. Just gotta tough it out. I can take it. I can take it.
Okay, already S tier VA work from whoever voiced Ito.
Who am I kidding? I gotta catch my breath here. Whatever it is you want. I'm gonna have to wait. I need a moment. Need a moment. Woo, that's better. That sure took a lot out of me, though.
Uh-huh.
Hey, why'd you have to be so mean, huh? Surprise attacking me like that.
Oh, you can never be too careful when dealing with a fugitive. I changed accent midway through that sentence. You can never be too careful when dealing with a fugitive.
Oh, I get it. So you're here to bring me in. How in the world did you find me all the way out here? Well, whatever. If you think I'm going back with you, you can forget it. I'd walk away if I were you. I pack a mean punch, you know. I don't want to hurt any regular folks like you.
That's pretty big talk considering all the beans we have.
What an awesome sentence out of context. You're the one behind the robbery and missing people, aren't you?
Yep, that's right. Me, all by myself. Nobody else. As boss of the Arataki gang, I gotta nab a little food and drink when we're running low. That's only natural, right?
Yeah, but nabbing people? That's taking it a bit far, don't you think?
Not when their families will pay good more to see them again. Easy picking.
Wow, bro.
And the extra mora means I can, give some to my gang to spend on themselves.
Is this what Shinobu is talking about when you add her to the party and one of her party adding lines is, "Don't tell me they did it again," or like she's constantly talking about like dude, my gang fucks up like constantly and I have to be the one to clean everything up. Is this the kind of tomfoolery she has to deal with? At least you're being honest.
Hey, what's with all the questions? Like I said, I'm not going back with you, so stop wasting everybody's time.
No way, mister. We've accepted a commission to bring you back.
What did you say, little one? Go on. Say it to my face.
She did just now.
Well, Mom took a commission to bring you back.
Show some backbone, Paimon.
Looks like you aren't gonna let this drop. In that case, we...
Uncle Ito!
Don't run now. Careful or you'll fall.
Or get struck by lightning.
What's taking you so long? You said we were gonna have a beetle fight today. Come on, you promised.
Yeah, that's right. Still going ahead. But you see, I've been out here for ages, and I still can't find a beetle that I like. So, just give Uncle Ito a little more time.
You know what the VA, the tone and vocal meter and everything. It reminds me a lot of Sokka. Kind of has Sokka energy.
Huh? Who are they? Are they your friends?
No, I'm with the cops.
Yeah, that's right. I told them not to come, but what can I say? They were just too worried about me.
The gang has 100 brain cells and Kuki has 99 of them.
It's because of a little thing called, prestige. Yeah, because of all the prestige Uncle Ito has.
What are you talking about?
Come on, play along. Leave the kid out of this.
Uncle Ito,
Shibidi-bop-bop-bop.
you don't look so good. You look...
Oh, whoops, sorry.
That's because Uncle Ito bumped his noggin on a tree branch while looking for a beetle. Uh-oh. It's all good, though. These horns are rock solid.
Okay, if you say so. Granny and I will keep heading back now. Don't be too long.
Yep, I'll be right there. Hope you're ready to lose today.
Who were those people?
The old lady was Granny Oni. She's the one who took me in and raised me. And the kid's name is Daisuke. I took him in just a while back. They're both like family to me. They escaped with me out this way, along with my boys from the Arataki gang. If I didn't bring him with me, the Tenryou Commission would be knocking on their doors for sure.
I had no idea you were so caring towards others. I mean, we kind of knew that he's wholesome towards kids, kinda.
Right. But if you care about them so much, then you shouldn't have done all that stuff that made them worry about you in the first place.
Listen, how about we make a deal? You two let me go wrap things up with Daisuke, and once we're done battling beetles, the two of us will settle things with a duel. If you win, I'll come quietly. You can take me back to Inazuma City, and you won't hear a peep out of me. Why? Because I'm an Oni of my word. I'll just tell little Daisuke that my friends and I need to step outside for a moment. That way you won't worry. Cool?
What should we do? There is the kid to consider.
Alright, you have a deal, we have a contract.
Oh,
Wait, this isn't Liyue!
I like your style. Alright, but first things first. I need to find an Oni Kabuto to battle with. I've been looking here for ages and haven't found myself a winner yet, so it's time to try somewhere else.
I've got a couple rotten ones in my satchel.
Come with me. Saves you worrying that I might skedaddle.
Skedaddle! He's a moron. I love him. I already like this guy. Oh, look at these dudes down here. Wow, Scoob. Okay. Oh yes, thank you for linking the thank you for linking the Discord, Monday.
By the way, Paimon's curious. What kind of game is beetle fighting?
Kinda just sounds like dog fighting, but...
You guys have seen Oni Kabuto out in the wild, right? Even though they might look menacing on the outside, they're big softies on the inside. Most of the time, they're just sitting there doing nothing.
Oh, like you. That's an analogy for him. And also, this quest opened with that establishing shot of the fighting beetles. Ah, that's cool.
But let me tell ya, once the Oni Kabuto start fighting, they won't let anything get in their way. The grand game of beetle fighting is a match where your beetle tries to flip the other beetle onto its back.
I played when I was a kid. Did I?
Hey, it's not just some kid's game, okay? There's way more to it than that. I have taken part in more beetle fights than you would believe. At least 800. I may have even crossed the 1,000 mark by this point. Anyway, after a while, you can tell a beetle's fighting potential just by looking at its shape, size, and the patterns on its body.
That's what she said.
But it's not just about all the physical stuff. Oh no, your Oni Kabuto's got to be in the right headspace as well. If it's not up for a fight or doesn't have the guts, well, then it's game over. Boy, are you two lucky you ran into me. When it comes to beetles, I'm the expert that the experts go to. I'll show you all you need to know.
But we're not the ones that will be playing. We're just here to keep an eye on you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, anyway, not a problem. You two might think I'm just tooting my own horns here, but just you wait. I'll make you a beetle expert in no time. And by the way, that kid has one tough beetle. We can't underestimate it. We have to find a real lean, mean beetle warrior.
Lean, mean beetle warrior machine.
Okay, so he's not the sharpest horn on the Oni.
Okay, let me see. There. Let's head to that hill. I'll bet my bottom Mora we're gonna find some major league Oni Kabuto hiding out there.
You fixing on getting an ugly nickname, Ito.
Uh-oh, lightning storm.
Yeah, no shit, Paimon.
Just our luck. Well, hopefully that'll scare all the weak ones away and leave the tough ones for us. Oh, darn it, they're all gone. Let's
Leave
hop
off
down
the
from here
gorge.
and take a look. My gut's telling me that there's a king-size beetle just below. Beefy Beetle King, here we come!
Beefy Beetle King!
Look, you see all those purple things? It's a whole pile of Oni Kabuto! Now that's what I'm talking about!
Is it?
Huh? Oh, what the... Ah, no, not lavender melons! Well, even a pro like myself can make a mistake from time to time. It's okay, just gotta roll with the punches. Let's try somewhere else.
Don't tell me.
Don't tell me. It's just like, yeah, I'm bringing you out for this quest. He's like, oh, are you...
This is the one. This is the one. See? As long as you're in my company, you're guaranteed to find yourself an Onikabuto.
Dude, he had a good time with this role. You can, in every line, you can tell he's just having a blast. It's kind of small.
Yeah, it's on the smaller side. But size isn't everything in a beetle fight.
But earlier you said size matters.
Just let the expert explain, okay? What smaller beetles lack in strength, they make up for in agility. They usually got a whole bunch of sick moves just ready to whip out when the right moment comes.
Oh, sick move, bro. Sure, but it doesn't seem to be very energetic either.
Listen, you can never see a beetle's true energy until it's in the ring. It might look a bit young and docile, but that's got its advantages. Haven't you ever heard the saying, don't judge a book by its cover? Young beetles that have never fought before always go all out in their first fight. Older beetles that have already been through the wars tend to just cower in the corner the moment they see a strong opponent.
Yikes. I was hoping we'd catch a larger beetle.
Hey, didn't I say not to worry? Come on, just have a little faith, would ya? My experience is telling me that this Onikabuto was spawned to be a champion.
Wait a sec, where is Paimon?
Right here! Look what Paimon found! If we're gonna battle some beetles, then Paimon wants in! It's not like we have anything else to do. When you hopped down, Paimon flew off somewhere else nearby and found this one! What do you think, Ito? It's big, strong, and looks like a real fighter! It matches everything you said about a good fighter, beetle! Bet the one you guys found must be way bigger.
That's honestly a really good model for such an insignificant, what amounts to a resource that you gather. It's actually a pretty good model.
Oh, you got some experience catching beetles too, huh?
Nope. This is the first one Paimon's ever caught.
Well, looks like you got a real knack for this. You'll be a fellow beetle fighting expert in no time. I mean, not as good as me, but still.
Beginner's luck. How did Paimon carry that thing? She just stuffed it in her mirror dimension, whatever dimension that she flies into once we leave the pause screen.
Oh, so overall, not that good then.
Anyway, great. With both your beetle and mine, I can tell this'll finally be the one. This time, I'm gonna win for sure.
It's as big as her. You know, you got a point there, strangers. This will finally be the one. This will finally be the one you've never won before.
Well, you know, that's just life, man. There are so many people in this world who are talented, passionate, but it's no guarantee that things will go their way. So many unrelated things have to come together at once in just the right way to make victory happen. There's this word that really sums it up nicely, actually. It's coincidence.
Mm-hmm.
As in pure luck? Huh. Guess it makes no difference whether we have Paimon's beetle or not then. Might as well just...
Whoa. Let's not do anything rash here, you know?
I thought smaller beetles know a bunch of kickflips and reversed 180s. And
I think both of these fine beetles have a shot at winning. Let's just hang on to them and give them both a try. A true warrior never leaves a good beetle behind.
this is the highest. This is the highest ratio of voice line to ether facepalm we've had.
Anyway, time to head back and get this show started. Man, I am psyched for this. Woo! Let's go!
This is why he's the reason that Shinobu's expression is this face. Her resting expression is this. How did we pull Shinobu so early, by the way? She's a standard, right? She has to be. She's a 4-star, right? I need to get up. Over here. Shinobu kind of runs kind of slow, doesn't she?
start our beetle fight now?
Heck yeah, bro.
Yeah, sure thing, buddy. But you better watch out. I brought a real winner back this time.
Don't worry. I'm not scared of your beetle. Go, Stripey Ghost!
I've got this fight in the bag. Let's go, Nimble Ninja.
Oh my gosh, even his is bigger than ours. Than
Huh? When did you come up with that name?
Come on, you can take him, little guy.
This is the music for Klee's Dodoko game. That's right. Oh, this is also the paragliding minigame music as well.
That's right! Finish it!
Finish him. The shenanigans music.
Oh, no! My little Nimble Ninja!
Oh, he's dead! Fatality.
Ha! Looks like I win again!
Dang it. Ugh, it's my 7th loss in a row.
It's actually dead. Like, that's a poor track record, homie.
Stripey Ghost is invincible! Even Uncle Ito can't beat him.
I won't forget this. I'll beat you next time, I swear. All right, Paimon, you're up. Time to give Crimson Cyclone a shot.
Did you name
It'll end
them?
this losing streak of mine.
Alright, go get him, Crimson Cyclone!
And that name caught on quick.
Whoa! That one looks ultra strong.
Oh, they look the same size.
But it's still no match for you, Stripey.
Alright, little guy, use your Super Paimon Tornado!
That's a real thing now. Ether sass. Oh, never mind. Ours is bigger.
No. I can't believe it. I lost.
Yay! We won! Ha! Paimon knew Crimson Cyclone would be the best!
Where did you find that bug, by the way?
Boy, did that one put up a fight. Woo! It wiped the floor with Stripey Ghost. I know a real beetle trainer when I see one. Way to kick some beetle butt, partner.
Partner.
See? Paimon's got real talent! Of course, Crimson Cyclone has to take some of the credit, too.
Why don't we need Daisuke keep Crimson Typhoon? I'm like Crimson Typhoon. That's a mech from Pacific Rim.
Oh, right. Yeah. Now that the beetle fighting's over and all,
Hmm?
this is for you, Daisuke.
Huh? For me? You're really giving it to me?
Go ahead, take it, Daisuke. When we finally get back to the city, you can show it off to all your friends.
But will we ever be able to go back?
Of course we will. Trust me. I never go back on my word. Anyway, I got some things I gotta discuss with my friends here. Go play with Granny for a while, would ya? There's a good boy.
Good. The kid doesn't suspect a thing.
Did you say that out loud? Because that wasn't in parentheses, Paimon.
You're from the Tenryou Commission, aren't you? I bet you're here to capture Uncle Ito.
Huh?
Hey, didn't I tell you? They're my friends. In fact, they're in the gang. We're practically family.
Complectogram, thanks for the sub on YouTube. Thank you.
That's not true. I already know everyone in your little gang, but I've never seen these two before.
Wonder how big the Arataki gang is. Like how many members are actually in it.
Uncle Ito didn't do anything wrong. Don't take him away. And not only did he not do anything wrong, he also saved my life. He's not a bad guy.
Let's try to stay calm. So what's actually the? It's obviously, I don't know.
Hey, some things we don't tell to outsiders, remember? How should I explain? I'm a real lousy liar.
Ito, sometimes you need to just say what you have to say. Don't worry about us.
I guess. Thanks, Granny. Seems I can't hide it anymore. Come with me. I'll explain everything.
This bug is dead.
I'll be honest with you. This thing the Tenryou Commission is investigating, with someone going around taking people and their possessions, it wasn't me.
But why?
Any of it.
Well, then why did you confess to it?
I have my own reasons for lying about it, and I really didn't want to get innocent people caught up in this while I'm still trying to solve the real problem here. And the same as you. I just want to avoid conflict at all costs. But it's just not worth it if someone gets hurt.
So why in the world would you say that you were the culprit?
Maybe you don't know because you're Outlanders, but it all started a long, long time ago with the story of the Crimson Oni and the Blue Oni.
Hold on a second. If you're talking about that fairy tale, we've heard that one already.
But have you heard the real story? Is probably what it's gonna say.
Oh, so you already know. Well, that makes things a whole lot easier.
Oh, never mind.
So, is the story from the fairy tale really true?
Everything about the fate of the Oni is true. The Blue Oni chose exile, and the Crimson Oni stayed behind. But the other details aren't historically accurate. Fairy tales are nice stories, but there's something they leave out. It's a little thing called the cold, hard truth. The Inazuma of long ago was a dangerous place. If you wanted the Raiden Shogun's protection, you had to have a good relationship with the humans. The Oni are a proud kind, so it wasn't easy for them to ask others for acceptance. Over time, the Oni eventually split into two factions. The Crimson Oni were friendly with the humans, but the Blue Oni, they were more stubborn and insisted on keeping to their own.
Paimon thought you were two different species. So really, you're all one family?
Yep, that's right. There's no real difference between us. We just paint our horns different colors to show which side we belong to.
Interesting. So why did the Blue Oni choose to exile themselves?
Because humans were still wary of Oni at the time. The Crimson Oni always hoped to find a way to live in peace with the humans, but the Blue Oni kept clashing with them. Humans didn't see a difference between Crimson and Blue Oni. All they knew was that Oni were hard to get along with. If things were to continue that way, the Oni were never gonna get along with humans. And so, the most revered leaders of the Crimson and Blue Oni decided to resolve it once and for all.
I wonder how long ago this was. If this was like 500 years ago, like before Cataclysm, like around Cataclysm time, or if this was like thousands of years ago, like before Baal was the Electro Archon.
Over drinks, they swore an oath. The Blue Oni would play the role of Evil Oni to help the Crimson Oni integrate into human society. But the Blue Oni's leader gave two conditions.
What were they?
First, the Oni must abandon any prejudice they held against humanity. Every Oni was to accept humans in their heart before the humans accepted them. Oni were not to use their strength to mistreat humans, but were also not to stand for mistreatment against themselves. Second, the Crimson Oni were to integrate with human society, but not by trying to please the humans. The Oni were to embrace their own honest characters, their surging tempers, and their awesome strength to win respect from the humans. In other words, they were to carry on the Oni bloodline while also protecting our Oni pride.
Interesting.
After choosing exile, the number of Blue Oni began to dwindle, until eventually, they disappeared altogether. Since I first heard the story of the Blue and Crimson Oni as a kid, I've heard it countless times in my life. Not once did I ever imagine that the Blue Oni clan had actually survived.
So you're saying the real culprit was a descendant of the Blue Oni?
That's right. Most people don't pay attention to the color of an Oni's horns. They probably don't even know that Blue Oni exist.
Yeah, and anyone who does know that they exist probably thinks that they've like descended into myth, basically.
But nothing gets by the Arataki gang. At the scene of the crime, they saw an Oni with different color horns than mine. Still, it'd be strange if the culprit really was a descendant of the Blue Oni. I can't bring myself to accept it.
Because the Blue Oni also value their own pride?
Exactly. They would give up their life before abandoning their pride. I've always respected the Blue Oni for the sacrifice they made. And I know the aspirations my ancestors had for the future of all Oni. Our pride does not allow for any wrongdoing. You don't steal from other people. You don't harm other people, period. My guess is that the Blue Oni was tricked or forced into it somehow. But I don't have any evidence.
Trying to buy more time.
That's right. If I didn't step in, the Tenryou Commission would have definitely caught them by now.
But what does Daisuke have to do with any of this? He said that you saved him so he knows your story, right?
He was the one I managed to save from the Ronin after I sent them running from the scene. He was off playing somewhere when they came by and ransacked his house. By the time he came back, his parents had been taken. The whole reason I'm in this is to help this kid find his mom and dad again.
Why didn't you just tell us that in the first place?
I never wanted to tell you any of this. My original plan was to knock you both out and take my family to hide somewhere else.
Okay, fair enough.
There's more to this than just one blue Oni. There's a dangerous group behind everything that's been going on. I didn't want to get anyone else caught up in this mess. That's everything. The whole story. If you don't believe me and want to drag me back to Inazuma City, then I'm gonna fight you with all I've got. But if you're willing to believe me, then please, give me a little time. Once I find the blue Oni, I'll turn the both of us in.
I'll help you.
Yep, Paimon too.
The real culprits must be brought to justice.
Just treat it like we're here to keep an eye on you.
So, you... all right. I knew you'd be reasonable. I knew it. I was thinking right from the start, these two fine folks, they're just out here in the pursuit of truth and justice, man. We are gonna get along just great. Well, I should tell you, though, things could get a little dangerous, so be ready for anything. Don't say that I didn't warn you.
Danger? I laugh in the face of danger.
Don't worry about us. We're seasoned adventurers.
That was a Simba quote.
All right, then our first job is to investigate where this blue Oni is hiding out. There's a victim of his that saw him up close, currently taking refuge at Sangonomiya's camp. I figure we can start by talking to him.
Okay.
Rip. F's in the chat. Also, look at this other beetle sitting here, just been twerking this whole time.
Please, you gotta believe me. Uncle Ito didn't do anything wrong. He's not a bad guy.
I'll take care of Daisuke. No need to worry, dear. Everything will be fine.
Everything will be fine, child. My name's not Child. Oh! Do I have a teleport? Yes, I do. What? Yeah, I really do need to rest in pieces. I really need to do. I really need to. Oh my gosh, can I speak? Brain, you can let me speak. Brain. I really do need to calm the lightning. Do that quest to calm the lightning. Oh, I can't climb over that. I forgot. I think I tried to do that when we first came here. Is it you?
Yo, you must be Masato.
An Oni? Oh no, not another one!
Oh, yeah. Not the one that robbed you, though, so, chill. I contacted you before, remember?
It's cool, I'm chill.
Oh, right. Sorry. I'm still a bit on edge after the incident. So anyway, here's what happened. I was just out transporting some goods when a group of Ronin suddenly attacked me. It's not the first time that's happened to me. Usually you just hand over some Mora and they'll leave you alone. At least you don't lose your goods that way. But this time was different. They weren't willing to talk things over. Instead, they took my things and they started coming for me.
Huh? That's totally uncalled for.
I got down on my knees and begged. Said I had a family to care for and that my business is our only livelihood. Then I saw that there was an Oni among the group. I thought he was going to be the one to finish me off. But instead, he stopped the others and told them to let me go.
So was there friction within the group? Interesting.
Yeah, that got them all arguing with each other. His cohort said that I was sure to retaliate if they released me. But the young Oni was insistent that they shouldn't lay a finger on me. Things got real heated. I thought they were gonna come to blows. Luckily, they let me escape with my life in the end. And I scrambled to get myself here, where I'd be safe. I never want to set foot outside of here again.
So he'll steal, but he won't harm people. Seems he has some sort of standards. Did he say why they were robbing you?
Surely it was Mora, right? What else could they have wanted with me? I mean, I can't say for sure. It's not like I asked. But what I did hear them say was, the goods are worth more than the merchant's life. Or something like that.
Ugh, that idiot Oni.
Ugh.
Do you have any idea where they went after they robbed you?
I have no clue. But I think they're pretty active in the Tatarasuna area.
Great.
You weren't gonna go after them, are you? Seriously, I'd advise against it. There are too many of them and they're all heavily armed.
Yeah, but we have Paimon.
Ah, don't worry. It's just a bunch of no-name scumbags. I got a whole laundry list of scores to settle with them. If these two islands are where they tend to hang around, we're sure to run into them at Nazuchi Beach sooner or later.
Then that's where we're heading. I found Feather in there. All right. Let's keep on going. Real quick. Do I have the quest to turn off the lightning? If you guys can see. Is this the one in the furnace? Oh, I don't. Icon will be on the map. We should do that one soon. Where am I going? Oh, clear over there. Clear over there. Wow. Teleport. Set of light puzzles. Okay.
It's a nice day, but I can't seem to shake this strange feeling.
She said but.
Let's just hope it's my imagination.
Sorry, getting distracted by resources. It's so nice to see Shinobu at a proper level again. It's been far too long. Shino bro. My cookie bro.
They gotta pass through here sometime. Let's just hang tight for a while. If I'm not mistaken, they'll be showing up any time now.
Yeah, things might get a little rough, so we better be prepared.
Be prepared. It's a second Lion King reference to the stream.
Oh, here they come!
Yeah, there they are. And one of them has horns. All right, it's go time. Let's get him.
Get him. Go, Baron Bunny. Ooh, great sword user. Whoa, that's a dope looking sword too. Holy crap. It looks like the sword from Kazuha's story quest. Why am I going to him? Because he doesn't have that. It looks like it looks like a great sword version of the sword from Kazuha's quest. Oh, it's a dope looking sword. Oh, weird. He doesn't spin. He just does one swing with the hold attack. Whoa, that was cool. Oh, he also kicks his weapon. Right there, right there. He kicks it. Beto kicks her weapon as well. Kink. Or kick. Kink. Alright, moving on. Just charge attack after skill.
Looks like you fellas aren't going down without a fight. Fine by me. Let's fight first.
Whoa, ow! What the hell is this thing? Ah!
Out of my way.
Attaboy.
Oh, that was it. That would. I threw that out. That was a summon. It's my lucky cabbage. Just only using Ito and Shinobu. Oh! Whoa, he pulled out a different weapon. A like ethereal club.
Hey, don't even think about running.
Running and running.
It's me, Arataki Ito, descendant of the Crimson Oni.
I know who you are. From the day we are born, every blue Oni knows their purpose. We all know our fate is one of self-sacrifice.
He's got a slice in the middle of his back.
But what about the Crimson Oni, You don't know anything about us. Not our miserable history, or any of our names. Mine's Takuya, by the way. But you don't even care, do you? Because those who get sacrificed should be forgotten, right?
No, you're wrong. I never knew the Blue Oni had survived to this day, and the moment I found out, I was determined that I would find you. Since you remember the pact between our two factions, I assume you also remember the pride we share as Oni.
Really a pretty shot right here.
So my question is, how could a proud Oni like yourself go and abuse the weak and plunder the innocent? Why break the oath that our kind swore all those years ago? Huh? What's so funny?
Who are you to talk about pride and oaths with me? The Blue Oni gave up everything, just so the Crimson Oni could live peacefully in human society. But let me ask you, Arataki Ito, what exactly do you contribute to human society? You're a blundering fool who can't hold down a real job, a laughingstock of the town, and worse still, you let them get your vision during the Vision Hunt decree. Protecting the Oni pride? Huh! You wouldn't know how if you tried.
He has a good heart.
You're a disgrace to the Oni kind.
Now who are you pointing to?
Hey, come on. None of that stuff's a big deal. I mean, you're really hanging me out to dry here, man.
Also, this crane in the back of our cutscenes right now.
Since when do you care what other people think? You just do whatever you want. It's not like anyone can stop you. But do you have any idea of the kind of life my kin and I have lived while you've been hanging around in human society? We were cut off from the rest of the world. We severed all contact with it. And since then, we've had no place to live, no stable source of food, no clothing, no medicine, nothing. Besides the oath we swore to uphold in our so-called Oni pride, we had nothing.
So, that's why you joined a band of thieves?
That's right. Why should I accept that life? Is holding fast to a worthless oath supposed to help me provide for my family and friends?
I didn't notice he also has an actual wound on his chest, not just the tear in the back of his tunic.
I've abandoned our Oni pride.
Right there.
It's meaningless. I want to live. I've given everything that I've stolen from humans to my community. What I've taken will at least keep them from starving and ease their pain. That's what matters most to me.
You need to go to such extremes. I get it, bro, but...
Yeah, and besides, the Blue Oni sacrificed themselves so that Oni could be accepted as part of human society. If people see Oni causing trouble again, then that'll defeat the whole purpose of the sacrifice you made.
You make a good point. But Arataki Ito's the one who needs to get that into his thick skull.
Oh my gosh, Cloud Retainer, be gone.
The Blue Oni are the bad guys, so we're expected to do bad things. Our actions won't tarnish the reputation of the Crimson Oni.
Well, just because you're expected to do bad things, though, doesn't mean that you just go do bad things because that's your reputation.
Unless, of course, this bonehead decides it'd be a great idea to take all the blame for himself, completely destroying the trust between humans and the Crimson Oni in the process. He's the one that wasted the sacrifice we made.
Huh? Well, I only had to do that because of you. I couldn't just stand back and let the Tenryo Commission drag you away.
You should get your priorities straight. The Blue Oni are history, all right? Forget about us. The Crimson Oni are the ones who must live on. Why couldn't you have just stayed out of this?
There they are. Seize them.
Oh no, it's the Tenryo Commission!
Forget it. This was a waste of time anyway.
I understand that, like, Oni are kind of... But like... This dude does not even look remotely. They have different hair color even.
Look, I don't expect you to understand me, but you could at least take a look in the mirror sometime.
Hey! Hey!
What are you smiling at?
Uh-oh. We need to get out of here too.
Why are you smiling, head empty ether? They've got us surrounded. Smiles.
We can't get caught here. Looks like I'm up to bat. Just wait here, and we'll escape together when the time's right. Whatever you do, don't attack any of the Tenryou Commission, or they'll be after you too.
Ooh, solo Ito round? Solo Ito round! Oh, that's cool, man. What the hell is this thing? The young Akaushi Bowl, an auxiliary member of the Arataki gang, dealing geo damage to opponents on hit. Into one stack of superlative super strength. Ushi remain on the field and provide support in the following ways. Oh, it's a taunt. And inherits HP based on the percentage of Arataki's max HP. Superlative super strength. And this, and that's the weapon that he pulls out. Normal charge and plunging attacks into geo damage. Cannot be overridden. And charged and plunging.
He won't get away this time.
He won't get away this time. Ah! That sword looks so freaking dope. Oh my gosh, that hit for 12,000.
Who wants some of this? Take this.
I must withdraw. Ow. No thanks. I'm good. Oh hey, shields. I play Geo characters so infrequently that I always forget that they give shields when they come into contact with other elements.
Man, they really came out in force today. I'm kind of flattered the Tenryou Commission sent so many.
Do you know what I mean by Sokka energy? I really like him.
But I still haven't completely recovered from the bean attack earlier. I'm starting to lose my edge here.
Why don't you let us explain the situation to them instead of just slaughtering every single one?
No way. All that would do is send them after our blue Oni friend instead. But I have to settle things with him first, man to man.
Then what should we do? The Tenryou Commission's about to arrest you.
No choice but to keep kicking some Tenryou butt.
Hey, boss.
Boss!
You have all the fun without us? Granny Oni sent us. We're here to lend a hand.
Hey, gang members. Not what I was expecting.
Maybe we can't take him, but we can sure slow him down. Now's your chance.
Maybe it's because the only gang members I know of have playable character drip, but I wasn't expecting these guys. Also, he's got racing stripes.
Hey, I told you to stay out of this one.
Well, we're in it now. Come on, there's no time. Go, do what you gotta do, boss.
Do what you gotta do, boss.
All right then. Watch yourselves. Soon as I'm done, I'm coming back for you. Come on, you two. Time to roll.
Let's roll.
Don't let them get away. After them.
Hey, you guys want some of this? There's plenty to go around. Run for it, boss!
They just all three instantly get insta-speared.
As boss of the Arataki gang, getting rescued by my own boys feels pretty humiliating.
Why would that be humiliating? That's...
I promise to never let you down, boys. All right, we've got some footprints to follow. Let's find Takuya.
It was real touching and all what they did, but those few guys weren't much of a gang.
Roasted.
It takes Mora to run a gang, okay? They're all I've got for now.
Where are these footprints supposed to be following? Am I blind? I mean, the answer is yes, but... Well, these guys are here. Might as well not let them live.
Things are about to get dicey. Let's light it up!
Everybody stand back! Our bond is strong!
Well then. Well then. Hey, I'm rocking two healers right now. Dual wielding healers. Okay, where? Dual wielding ravens. Oh, apparently I found him. Okay, I'll just keep on traveling this way then.
Huh. Is it just me, or are there more and more footprints here? A wrecked cart and some goods.
A wrecked cart and some bads. Ow.
One with wind and cloud.
Seems they definitely don't want us going any further. Let's see what's waiting for us up ahead.
Was Kazuha able to... He can't, right? He can't swirl the hydro from the water, right? Although I guess if the enemies were standing in water and they were afflicted with hydro, then he could swirl that, right? Yes. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh my gosh, I missed Shinobu's dope ass animations.
Huh. Besides the footprints, there are other signs of life here too. Must be plenty going on around here.
Must be plenty going on here.
Couldn't have just disappeared into thin air.
Sure they could have.
Hidden entrance. Yes. All right. I think we just found their hideout. This is gonna be where they keep all the people they took.
Paimon thinks Takuya's probably in there as well.
Before we go in, has question.
Huh? Fire away.
Did you really... Ooh, that's a good question. Did you really understand where he was coming from?
Of course I did. Come on, I'm not that dumb.
Come on.
But it takes a world-class blockhead like Takuya to think his ideas are actually gonna work. So I'm here to save him no matter what.
Good to hear.
Huh? What were you two talking about? Are you keeping Paimon in the dark again?
No, Paimon is keeping Paimon in the dark.
Let's go.
Look at this cheeky little smile. Hideout. Recommend. Well, we'll get we will get we will get a trial Ito again, I'm assuming. Just stick with the squad. I already got this, honey. Oh my gosh, I love the Inazuma battle music. Okay, trying to be thorough. Go high!
All acquired by less than legitimate means, no doubt. And all the more reason we gotta put an end to this. Let's roll!
Let's roll! Alright, Optimus. It's the moo. Is it despawning? That's not just a cute noise. That's your indication that it expired. Hey.
It's my lucky day.
Hey, switch. Okay, fine. Oh, and now you switch.
We can't go up if we can't reach them.
No problemo. That'll be what this mechanism's for.
I don't want to use his burst just on this one dude. Chest behind here? Nope. Whoa. What the hell? That... Oh, damn it, I can't access them. That reminded me of Samatrils that have the, single eye.
Oh, it's moving!
Shown in a lot of domains. Why have I never...
Just trust my instincts.
Why have I never noticed that before? Oh, no! I didn't know there was a gap. I'm just gonna have to die. I didn't know there was a gap! Ooh, chest. Clunk. Kia! Kia! Huh? Ooh, secrets? No, this is where I came from. Wait. Hold on, what? Oh, there was a lever up there I didn't pull. Wait, no, I did pull it. Wait, hang on. Squirrel brain, activate. Oh, then I can send that back over there and then go back up here. Hee hee. Tee hee. I figured it out. Hee hee. Heal you, because why not? I know it doesn't really matter, but... Because she's just gonna lose it immediately again. Ow!
Wind strike. To the ferry.
To the ferry?
Attaboy.
Marr. Exquisite, marr. Exquisite chest. Whoa. Shut that down, sonny. Oh, that's cool. Hide this behind a destroyable wall. That's kind of clever. Okay, that way is the way forward.
So is this the way secrets?
Ooh, chest. Oh, wait. Maybe this... Excuse me. Maybe this is the eventual way forward. Okay, anything else?
Can't catch me.
Can't catch me.
And back up here.
Can't catch me.
Who else says that? When Sayu says that when you sprint with her. No, not even when you sprint with her, when you use her skill.
Can't catch me.
Chest. I found a traveling pot. Ow. Ah. Ah. There's more of them. There's more.
Must be holding on to them for leverage. All right, let's get him out of here.
That was a kind of a nice. He said, "Let's." Ah! He said, "Let's get him out of here" during his splash, during his burst his burst animation. Oh my gosh, that play's really fun. Just throwing out the cow and hold attacking. Hey, we freed everyone inside.
Alright, you're all free to go now. Quick, get to safety!
Sorry, but Have you seen our little boy? We're awfully worried about him.
Calm down, dear. We don't even know if he was taken here or not.
But... Oh, my little Daisuke!
Oh, you must be Daisuke's parents!
I wonder what gave that away, Paimon.
Yes, that's right! Have you seen him? Where is he? Is he alright?
Don't worry, he's safe and sound. Someone's looking after him now on Yashiori Island. I can show you where on the map. He's been worried about you. I bet he'll be relieved to see you.
You were the one who saved him? Oh, thank you, thank you!
He's the one you should be thanking, madam.
No, please, no. No need to thank me. It's my pleasure, really. It's just who I am. It's what I do. Before you go calling me a hero, let me ask you this. Wouldn't any other self-respecting guy who saw another person in danger have done the exact same thing?
Really? Just one little compliment and it goes straight to his head.
Why did they see so many people?
These vagrants are insatiable. They'll do anything for money. No one dares stand up to them for fear of what they might do.
Well, would they really do anything drastic?
They already did. They kidnapped people, Paimon.
No, actually, because one of the guys, the one with Oni horns on his head, has always shielded us so far. Oh, in fact, his horns look just like the ones this guy has.
Mm-hmm.
At night, he would secretly bring us food and water. I don't understand what he was trying to do. Are you a friend of his? Or perhaps a relative?
Relative, I guess.
Oh, maybe there's something secretly troubling him. He seemed different from the rest of the gang. They seem like heartless crooks, but I'd say he comes across more like a confused child who made some poor choices.
We've gotten that. Yeah, I've gathered.
Let me put it this way. There are a few things he needs to straighten out in his head, and I'm here to point him in the right direction.
I'm glad to hear that. He's lucky to have family like you.
Don't worry. He'll be in my trusty hands. I'll help him see the light. Anyway, you should scram. It's still not safe here.
Yes, thanks again. You've rescued our entire family. We are indebted to you.
Yahoo!
A child that made some poor choices. Anyway, let's get going while we still have time.
Ooh, missable chest. Missable chest in here as well, maybe? No, this is where where we came from. Boom, 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 boom. He's tall. He's huge. Yeah, he's much taller. He's like a whole head taller than Yelan even.
This is the place. The jig's up. Surrender while you can.
The jig's up, sonny. Wait, I want to shut it down. I want to shut that shit down.
Gotcha.
No, there's less. There's less.
Wind strider.
Could be better. Work on your form.
Who wants some of this?
Oh my gosh, that looks so cool and hits so hard. Ow. I was about to say he's tanky, he's taking like 0 damage, forgetting that I keep on spawning in Shinobu's grass ring and healing.
So naive. This is my home turf. I'll let you in on a little secret. A long time ago, I picked up this rare paper charm. It's very precious to me. What makes it so special is that if you tear one piece, the other piece starts tearing too.
Newsflash, don't care about your cute little origami obsession.
You better stay where you are and let me finish. Aren't you curious what the other piece is used for? I'll tell you. It's now the critical component of a mechanism, and when it gets torn, this place goes up in smoke. Yeah, the whole hideout is rigged with explosives and ready to blow.
Nice.
What? You're gonna blow this whole place up?
You'll get yourself killed too, and that doesn't matter to him at all.
Oh, don't worry about me. I made sure that I've got an escape route. The rest of you, though, you're gonna be buried deep among the rubble. You've had your fun. Now it's goodbye. My paper charm! Where's my paper charm?
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you looking for this?
Yes, that's it. But when did you...
I snatched it earlier, to stop you from doing anything hasty.
Why, you... And now you're going to betray me?
You're one to talk. What about burying everyone here? If you ask me, that sounds like you've already betrayed our agreement, no?
We had a contract.
Just give it here!
You done talking now? Huh? You sure? Great, because I'm done listening. Ah! Great work, Takuya. You arrived in the nick of time.
Stay away from me.
Huh?
I said stay away, or I'll tear the paper charm.
Hey, okay. Fine. Just calm down. What are you doing?
Just because I won't let him blow this place to bits doesn't mean that I won't do it myself.
What the fuck, Takuya?
Unless you want to get buried, you should leave this place now. Take everyone here and get out!
You won't go through with it. If you were that cruel, then why bother protecting every person you've come across? Huh?
I'm not here to reason with you. Go! Just get out of here! This sacrifice is mine to make. Mine alone! Why couldn't you just stay out of it?
No one needs to sacrifice themselves.
All right, then you tell me. What am I supposed to do? I've tarnished our Oni pride and abandoned our ancestors' oath. Only sacrifice can restore my pride now. I chose this path so I could provide for my fellow Oni. I was ready to die from the very beginning. This is between us Blue Oni. But you... If it wasn't for you, everything would have worked out perfectly.
If it wasn't for you meddling Oni.
They're here. We won't let them slip away this time.
How did they get in? How did they track us?
Uh-oh, there's nowhere else to run.
Hey, Tenryo Commission. I'm the one you're looking for. I did it. I'm behind everything. Arataki Ito is innocent. You're the ones in charge of detaining criminals in human society, right? I'm sure you can tell who the criminal is here.
Is this guy dead?
It's like he's trying to reenact the fairy tale, sacrificing himself for the Crimson Oni.
Yeah.
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about. It's me you've been looking for, and here I am. How are you ever gonna report back without capturing me?
Stop fooling around, Ito.
Listen, Takuya, sacrificing yourself won't solve anything. Your sacrifice can't protect me or your fellow Oni, and giving up your life isn't gonna make theirs any longer. Sacrificing yourself is one way to escape your fate, but the only one you'll be setting free is yourself.
That quote kind of goes hard. Shortening your life won't lengthen your brethren's lives.
Listen to me. You want to be the tough guy, huh? Well, this is the coward's way out. Don't let your sacrifice stain our Oni pride. The Blue Oni have been scraping the bottom of the barrel all these years, so let's give them a new beginning. We've made mistakes, but we can make up for them. Fate hasn't been kind to the Oni? Well then let's tear it up and start over. But before any of that can happen, you need to get yourself behind me and forget about all that self-sacrifice stuff. Now let's go. But we're not done talking about this. Takuya!
He's not dead. Uh-oh, it ripped. In the scuffle. Oh my gosh, did that guy just get crushed by a boulder?
Still people in danger. Go, help them.
What?
Hey, I got this. Come on.
Forget about at me! Just go! It's what I deserve!
Ah, shut up, would ya?
Oh damn, that looked dope. Wow, the quality of the cutscenes increase in the 2.x stuff is incredible.
We managed to save everyone. But
Was this 2. Was this story? Because I know it's obviously Inazuma, but was this in 2 everything, or did this come later? Is it? Yes, it was. Oh my gosh! Wow, even just 2.0 stuff. The between the storybook cutscene and that cutscene, the quality of the animations and everything, just the smoothness and their cinematography and everything. Whoo, boy, that was dope.
what about Ito and Takuya? Paimon hopes they're all right.
Ito said he could take care of it. He's fine.
Ito and Takuya.
That's gonna hurt tomorrow. What's up with the looks on your faces? I said we'd be okay, didn't I? I'm sure I'd be looking a whole lot sharper right now if it wasn't for that brutal bean attack of yours earlier.
I don't know what you're talking about. Beans? Beans? That's odd. The musical fruit? I'm just happy you made it out alive.
Why? Why would you do this for me? I'm the guilty one here. I don't deserve this.
Because we're Oni, that's why. We share the same blood, brother. Our parents and their parents before them never taught us that it was okay to abandon family in need. I just wish you'd come to find me sooner. If you knew about me all along, then you should have come and asked me for help. I never would have dreamed of turning you away.
The Blue Oni disappeared so that they wouldn't bring trouble to the Crimson Oni. If I came to you for help, wouldn't that just undo everything the Blue Oni have done?
Not to me. I've always respected the Blue Oni for their sacrifice. Nothing they did was in vain. It's only because of them that we have survived to see today, and built a world where Oni and humans can live side by side. Honestly, everything that I have now, I owe to the Blue Oni. And let me tell you, the Inazuma of today wouldn't see you as a villain just because of the color of your horns.
You say all that, but in spite of everything, you're barely getting by.
That's just how I roll, man.
You know, it is a good point though, because Inazuma people couldn't tell even though they look nothing alike, they genuinely couldn't tell a difference between the two. It's not like, oh, Blue Oni, that means bad. Like it really is true. Like they can't tell the difference, dude.
You remember the pact, don't you? We're not supposed to suck up to the humans. We're supposed to earn their respect. Every member of the Arataki gangs had a tough time trying to fit in. Take Akira, for example. He snores like you wouldn't believe. Or Genta. He's got a serious temper problem. And Mamoru, well, he's colorblind.
One guy's colorblind. One guy's got an anger issue. The other guy just snores.
Even Granny Oni. She got that name for taking me in as a kid. We're all rejects and outcasts in some way, but we don't care. Okay,
I was wondering about her name. I was like, where does she slot? Like, why does she have that name? But that makes I thought she was gonna be like a twist character or something.
You want to talk about pride? Well, in our gang, we're proud to welcome anyone who's been through adversity with open arms.
But
don't worry. The Arataki gang's already a bunch of misfits. You really think you could cramp our style?
We've dealt with the Kairagi and the people they took captive. I assume the two of you are finished talking. Takuya, based on the findings of our investigation, I hereby announce that you are officially under arrest for forceful seizure of people and property. Please do not attempt to resist.
What'd you do with the gang members that were trying to buy us time?
All stolen articles will be reclaimed. That means we'll be seizing all the goods you passed on to your kin.
No, please don't. Without those goods, they'll...
It's all right, Takuya. Those goods never belonged to us anyway. Don't worry, I'll help take care of your kin. Now that I know the situation, I'll personally make sure they never suffer again.
Heart of gold.
Might want to put your grand plans on hold there. You're under arrest too, for numerous assaults on the Tenryo commission officers.
Oh, yeah, I guess I forgot about that. But no worries, I'll put my gang on the case. My boys will take good care of the Blue Oni.
But don't worry, Shinobu will wrap all this up with a bow while I'm behind bars.
Yeah, we've already arrested him too.
Oh, right, yeah,
That's what they get for resisting the Tenryo Commission.
yeah, I guess it's up to you then, Traveler. Could you be a pal and tell Granny Oni about the Blue Oni situation?
We'll tell her everything.
Thanks. And thanks for sticking with me to the end. Once I'm out of the slammer, I'll find a way to make it all up to you.
The slammer!
As for you two, lending them your aid when you knew full well they were in the wrong means that the culpability extends to you too.
Oh my gosh, he's slapping cuffs on everyone!
But, given your unique circumstances, and in light of the complexity of this case, we won't press charges this time.
Good, I dated your god, so...
Sorry for the trouble.
Hey, wait, are unique circumstances? Are these guys like a big deal or something?
No, nothing like that.
Oh, yeah, okay. Cool. Because I was gonna say, you know, like, I'm kind of a big deal myself, you know? Yeah, all right, see you next time, whenever that'll be.
Oh, cute! See what I mean about the cinematography? Lining up, like, starting the quest and ending the quest with, oh, I should click.
Well,
That was dope.
Weird. But at least he's not a bad guy.
That ending bugs me. So, what am I doing walking there? Right over here. Ow! I hadn't even spawned in yet! What the shit, Shogun? I hadn't even phased back into reality yet. Okay, maybe we need to do that quest. Damn, A trying to get a spawn kill in.
Our bond is strong.
Shogun just saying hi. She's like, I heard you've been bragging to all of the countrymen about our little. It's totally my trump card. It's totally the who said that? Sapphire. Is that your forever get out of jail free card? In Inazuma it is. Because we didn't date Venti. We didn't date Zhongli. But it could be construed that we went on a date with the Shogun. Oh hey, the beetle isn't dead.
Ah, yes. That does sound like my Ito.
So, did they take Uncle Ito away?
Yes, they did. But don't be too upset, Daisuke. We will have the chance to see him again. He and his gang may have acted recklessly, but the fact remains that he still helped us.
Yeah, I knew it! Uncle Ito helped us, and he's awesome!
Now, don't get any ideas, Daisuke. Ito is a far cry from awesome. He still caused a lot of trouble for a lot of people. If you ask me, I'd say he's like one of those little Oni Kabuto you kids are playing with all the time. Though he looks fierce on the outside, he has a kind heart. He's not a delinquent, but he'll never back down from a fight.
Twerking Beatles. Twerking Beatles.
I don't really get it, but it sounds like a compliment. I can't wait for my next beetle fight with Uncle Ito.
Thank you, Granny, for taking care of our little boy. I hope that Ito and his friends will be released as quickly as possible.
Yes, you needn't worry. The officials in the Tenryo Commission will certainly exercise sound judgment.
It's time we started heading back. We'll be sure to visit again soon.
Yay!
I'm glad that everything was resolved in the end. Things were looking quite dire, but now the future looks bright. Wonderful, wonderful. As for the Blue Oni, just leave them to me. If there's one thing an old granny like myself can do, it's caring for others.
Do you need our help?
No. Go on ahead. I'm sure you have other adventures beckoning.
Casually snaps her neck. Oh my gosh. I'd like to submit a bug report.
Besides, once Ito is released, he'll be here to help me.
She's limber. Okay. Is he always like this?
Oh, yes. And you know what? I think that's what makes him adorable. Wouldn't you agree? He does whatever he puts his mind to. He's sincere, brave, and determined. Back when I took him in, everyone thought I was most unusual indeed. They started calling me Granny Oni.
What are you looking at? She's facing the sky, but her eyes are still looking at us.
But I've never been ashamed of this name. On the contrary, I'm quite proud of it. Because Ito is my pride and joy.
Aw. I think there's a page right there.
A long, long time ago, in a village lost to time, there lived a Crimson Oni and a Blue Oni. They were the best of friends. The Crimson Oni wanted to be friends with the humans, so the Blue Oni played the role of the naughty kid. And then he left.
Dendro song.
After a long time, the Crimson Oni was living happily with the humans, but in his heart, he wanted to bring the Blue Oni back home.
Dude, this looks so pretty.
The Crimson Oni didn't know where to find the Blue Oni. His search took him up the highest mountains and across the widest rivers. He found many traces of the Blue Oni, but the more he found, the clearer it became. The Blue Oni was hiding on purpose. So just as the Blue Oni had once done, the Crimson Oni left him a letter.
Dear Owl, I've made lots of human friends now, and I want to have a big party for everyone. I want all my friends to be there. That means you too, Owl. If you don't want to meet me, you can just watch from a distance.
Aw.
The Blue Oni snuck back to the village and hid in the shadows. He saw the great feast and roaring fire and longed to join in. But though his stomach rumbled, the Blue Oni remembered the oath of old and kept his distance. Suddenly, he jumped. The Crimson Oni was right behind him.
Hey, you're finally back. Come on, I'll introduce you. It's time everyone met my best friend.
Yay!
Remember that pit at the bottom of the chasm? You know, the one that the giant pillar smashed into. Simon took a quick peek before we left last time. There was some kind of light coming from inside. Don't you think that's a little strange?
No.
Oh, so you've been wondering about that too, huh? Now that we have some time on our hands, let's go and take another look.
Okay, it wasn't a page. It was just the lost text that I read earlier. Dude, I would watch a whole miniseries animated in that art style. That was so pretty. Like a kid's book, like an animated kid's book come to life, but like gorgeous. Gorgeous. All right. Yay. Boop, boop, boop. Okay. So let me pull up real quick. We're gonna end stream before too long. But let me pull up my notes real quick. I'm still working. I still have the notes that Yuna had thrown in the Discord. Okay, we did Xiao, we did Ito. Okay, Chasm Interlude and Dane are the only two other required ones. And the only reason we had to do Kokomi's was to unlock Ito's. Alright. Yeah, and then there's other like Lantern Rite and that other kind of stuff. Which you guys told me that Lantern Rite is an annual thing. Happens every Chinese New Year, which is pretty dope. Alright. Think of that. Ooh, look how close we are to 54. 54. How much does it because I know you guys said that like getting from like 59 to 60, filling that bar can take months and months, just filling to ascend one level from 59 to 60. Oh, literally nothing. Okay, because I have been
Every last one of them back to apologize.
I have been, oh my gosh, that looks weird. I have been noticing that as we, which is pretty obvious, should be pretty obvious, that as we do ascend in world level, it does take more. There's more to ascend individual levels. Lightning terrifies. Not cheap tricks. They were actually quite expensive.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night.
There I go, bursting at the end of the fight again. There I go, bursting at the seams again. Bursting.
Who says there aren't benefits to a life of wonder?
You know, another thing I've noticed is that Inazuma has a lot of common chests for fight, like, maybe it's just a perception thing because I'm still kind of new to the game. But didn't it feel like in 1.0 areas in Mondstadt and Liyue, you would fight that many enemies and that many like higher level enemies, and it'd give you something more than just like 2 artifacts and 5 primos. Alright. Where do we want to end at? We also need to watch Ito's trailer. And did we watch? We did, didn't we? Because we met her in the Archon quest. We must have watched Kokomi's, because we met her in the Archon quest.
It's a nice day, but I can't seem to shake this strange feeling.
It's a nice day, but she said but. Also, I would like to hear.
The boss has a lot of unpleasant memories from his past, but he still manages to stay positive. I'd say that kind of resilience is pretty rare. He treats us well, and his character has a good effect on everyone in the gang. Of course, it's never an excuse for him to run amok with no consideration for others. Just let me know if he ever causes you any trouble, and I'll be sure to make him regret ever being rude to you.
Well, we know who's the real boss. We know who really wears the pants. Who else is an Inazuma who might have an Ito line? I did click on this one kind of accidentally before even knowing who he was. But Shogun's one.
Who?
It's like, damn. Brutal. I don't think anyone else is high enough. Good place to end that sentence, Connery. I don't think anyone else is high enough in friendship to have those options. Ben! Uncle Ben! Alright, let's watch the... Why do I feel like there was something else I needed to do? Why do I feel like there was something else on our, something else that was relatively quick? Go tigerfish! Well, if there was anything major, then, boop, and boop. Oh, you know what? We should, we could unlock, I did throw it in my notes. I did throw it in my notes. Real quick, can someone, reacquaint me with, someone said it in chat, I don't remember who it was, the name of the quest giver, and, here, let me turn the music back on. That's actually exactly what I was going to turn on, that theme song. The name of the quest giver, and, where it is. Kaji. Fort Fujito and Yashiori talk to Kaji. Cool. So that is in my notes now, and I now I have an actual person, like a person to talk to, etc., and a direction to head in. So that should do that. Actually, let me click into a different. Let me click into our normal, our quote unquote normal outro music. Good to be back. Oh, what am I doing? I was gonna watch the trailer and completely brain farted that. Arataki Ito dancing came up when I typed that in. Demo and teaser. Cool, everything is still framed up well. Also, this could actually move a smidge. There we go.
Oh, come on. The Vision Hunt decree is over. Okay, start at the top. Oh, my beautiful vision, I know you're up there. Oh, yeah. If you want to take my vision, you're gonna need a lot more people. Because I'm Arataki Ito, the Supreme, the one and only.
The one and only. Is the whole gang just the 4 of them plus Shinobu? I thought there was like 50 people.
Let's roll.
Ma.
Don't let him run away. Kujo-Sara is coming.
Run away. No can do. Time to show you what it is that makes my gang stick around. Who wants some of this?
Listen to this music as well.
Oh, how nice of you to join us, General Kujo. Are you here to make me beg for mercy too?
Final warning. Surrender your vision now, Arataki Ito.
Oh, but General, if you join the Arataki gang now, I can show you what dreams are made of. I swear, when I get my vision back, I'm gonna show her.
Boss, looks like it ain't up here.
Boss.
Huh? I'm sorry. What?
Boss, I think this might be yours. Way down here.
Hey, you better wipe that smirk off your face. Okay, I'm coming up there.
Cute. Also, Sara canonically strong as hell as well. I really enjoy characters that are like Beidou and Kazuha and Shogun have an air of like effortless badassery to them. I also really enjoy characters who are just plain fun. His whole vibe and everything, quite enjoyable. All right, let's go. Let's move on to the teaser.
Thus the Shogun had deemed the Oni dangerous and dispatched its samurai to subdue them. After a fierce battle, the samurai defeated the violent Oni and, wait, is this the right script? Anyway, in the end, humans and Oni overcame their differences, and they all lived happily ever after. Oh, what a circus.
Now that's what I call a good show. Yeah, boss.
Yeah, boss.
Arataki gang rules.
Yay. Toma.
My lord, look backstage.
Yes, most entertaining. Pity that the Tenryu Commission has arrived.
Arrest them!
Uh-oh.
Arrest them!
Uh-oh.
What a what a shot as well of these little dorks. That wasn't you guys were right. That wasn't the trailer and everything wasn't spoilery or anything for his missions and stuff. Turn that back on. Okay. Before we go real quick. Oh my gosh, why do I feel like there was something else? Oh! Who are we saving up for next? Are we opening another story quest? Or should we open another hangout? Or something? Oh, we have Bennett and Barbara. Also never finished any more on Noelle or Beidou as well. I have tons of story quests. I guess not tons. 1, 2, 3. Oh, 4. Oh, okay. Never mind. I only have 4 because we've been crushing through a lot of them recently. Oh, Baiju is here. Why was she able to be unlocked? I think I've asked this before. Why was she able to be unlocked, and why was I encouraged to unlock her? She's a Liyue person, isn't she? But it just seems odd that she's all the way up here amongst like Fontanians. Oh, she's a Liyue character, but she was released in 4.8. Oh, interesting. Huh. Interesting. Does Shinobu have a hangout? She does. What's the prerequisite? Oh! Okay, let's save up then. I want to meet Shinobu. Have had her forever. Same with Yelan. We've had characters like Yelan and Shinobu, Xingqiu. We've had the Jiangling. We've had them for a long time. They've just been chilling. So, I think Monday. I think interlude next stream. There is a lot to do, for example, the lightning quest and that kind of stuff, but we are so close to Sumeru, and we spent quite a few episodes in between ending the Inazuma Archon quest and now. So I think the Lightning quest will wait and all that other kind of stuff, you know. I think we keep charging towards Sumeru. So let's continue the Chasm quest next stream. Let's see. Don't know about tomorrow. Definitely Wednesday, though. Maybe tomorrow can just be like a short stream in like Breath of the Wild or something, or something like that. But yeah, anyways, thanks again, everyone, so much for stopping by. I appreciate it. And thanks for being cool with the kind of all over the place stream schedule as well. You guys have been extremely understanding about the stuff that's going on in Meat World for me, so I really appreciate that. Buckets and buckets and buckets. So this was an awesome stream as well. So this was a great one to come back to. Fun combat and a lot of even just the things that weren't part of the game, like getting spawn killed by A, getting hit by the lightning and everything. Fun stream, really fun one this time. So thanks again, appreciate you all. If you're new here, Discord is in the panels below. I don't know where Twitch. I feel like Twitch changes where they put them all the time, but it's in the panel below. As is merch down there, as is Twitter, all that kind of stuff. Over 150 members in the Discord as well. So congratulate yourselves on that one. So I'll see all you guys next time. Thanks again. Appreciate y'all. Bye bye.